Wyatt Schmitt, who's filled the shoes very well after heavyweight Bobcat legend Jordan Greer graduated. Wyatt Schmitt has done a great job there on the heavyweight part of the roster for the Bobcats in filling the shoes there. He had a decision win over Gardner Webb and Davidson in his last two showings, so he's 2-0 in his recent ones. The gentleman he's wrestling on the other side, Mason Rebuck. Rebuck, a junior for Bloomsburg. Rebuck is also 2-0 in his last two appearances at the VMI Virginia Military Institute duels. He had a tech fall and a decision.
Schmitt 6-7 on the year, 2-1 in duels. Fall on a tech fall this year.
Yeah, it's great for Schmitt to get out here. He didn't have too many opportunities to get his feet wet last year other than the opens, with Jordan Greer kind of being that go-to guy at heavyweight, but I'm really glad to see Schmitt out here and have his opportunity to shine for the Bobcats and make a name for himself. He's only a sophomore. He's got plenty of time to do it. Same thing for a guy like Mason Rebuck. Kind of just hand fighting here in the center for both of these wrestlers. Schmitt loves those collar tie positions. Rebuck realized that as soon as he felt the hands on the top of his head, shot in on a single leg. Schmitt's sprawled so far, back up to his feet. Now he's got double underhooks. He'll switch back to the double underhooks here.
Quick move from Rebuck there. Nice job by Schmitt to get back to his feet.
Yeah. That was a good job there by Schmitt. Be wise to the takedown attempt. Under a minute now to go here in this first period. Schmitt working on him yet again. Neither wrestler with a point here thus far. And this could be one of the ones, Gabe, that as heavyweight often does, comes down to escape points, riding time points. That's just the way the divisions sometimes go, but we still have 2 periods and 30 seconds to see. Still hand fighting in the center here. Coach Greenlee and John Stutzman are both out of their chairs for this final duel of the evening. Tried to run him over there, had a nice underhook on the left side. Kind of hard to throw him when you're running to your right and your underhook's on your left. Rebuck, nice grip on top, and they're out of bounds. 3 seconds to go. Referee will put him back at neutral to close out this first period. And neither wrestler with a point.
3 minutes gone, no score. Final bout of the night here in Athens. Bobcats 37-0 over the Huskies tonight.
Wyatt Schmitt trying to have a wide base here. Get back to his legs. Tripod-like position here for Wyatt Schmitt. Rebuck trying to roll him over. Working on that right arm is Rebuck. Wyatt Schmitt back to his feet. Can he break the grip? And he does. And even though 1 point might not seem like a lot, Gabe, in a duel like this, in a duel in this weight division, sometimes that can be a matter of a win or loss.
You said it, escape points going to be a massive factor in this one.
Both wrestlers back to hand fighting like they have been. Wyatt Schmitt a little more reluctant to go for that collar tie of those double underhooks after Rebuck shot a great single off of a counter of one of those. Now he's got those double underhooks, and he's being heavy on top this time, trying to protect his legs. Rebuck working on his grips, trying to get something going here for Bloomsburg. Rebuck with an opportunity to make this the first win of the night for Bloomsburg University.
Approaching 30 seconds to go in this second period.
Nice shot there by Rebuck. Kind of shot it from range, though, so it's going to be difficult to turn that and complete it. Wyatt Schmitt, great job to sprawl there. Flips him over. He's looking to drive and complete his own takedown. Now he's in on a single leg on Mason Rebuck. Wyatt Schmitt, he's got 6 seconds to do something. Drives him up. Nothing there, though, and again, just that escape point to end the second period as we look at a replay of that fantastic job there by Wyatt Schmitt. Rebuck kind of changes his level, didn't maintain control of his own hips, and Wyatt Schmitt kind of drove him over. 2 minutes to go here in the third period. Wyatt Schmitt on top. Rebuck needs to get to his feet, break the grip, get the escape point to tie this. Wyatt Schmidt's going to do everything he can to make that not happen and avoid tying up this duel.
We're tied.
Either wrestler capable of coming out of this one on top. John Stutzman doesn't look very happy, kind of walking around with his head down, yelling at his wrestler to get going. A minute and 15 to go here. We'll see what these guys can do. Coach Greenlee now yelling at his wrestler, trying to get something going. Wyatt Schmitt content to work with these wrist ties.
Final 60 seconds. We see our first overtime of the night.
Back to center here for both wrestlers. Nice shot there for Rebuck. That one well within range. Wyatt Schmitt tripod position, but Rebuck does a great job turning him over, gets the 3 points. Wyatt Schmidt's got 30 seconds. If he wants to turn this around and get the lead, he's going to have to get back to his feet, and he's got to do it quick. Mason Rebuck looking for some near fall points, trying to close this one out. He'll get them. And I don't think Wyatt Schmidt's going to be able to close this one back out with a victory unless he can get a fall of his own. He's got 12 seconds to do it.
What a job by Rebuck there. Final 30 seconds. Nothing really going on. Able to make something happen.
Mason Rebuck using his veteran experience to close out our last duel of the night, 8-1, and puts the first win on the board for Bloomsburg in 2 meetings with Ohio University. Great job on